For the best prices and service on Pokemon TCG singles and products, check out ccgcastle.com and use promo code Evolutionaries-5 for 5% off your next order. What's up, Pokemon fans? I'm Professor K.
And I'm Ed.
And we've got another brand new Pokemon TCG product for you guys. The largest of the Battle Arena decks that we have ever seen before.
It's big.
It's very big. It's also very expensive. Unnecessarily expensive in my opinion, but that's just me. This box was $40. Yeah. It does come with some pretty cool cards inside of it, especially this Trainer's Mail and Professor Sycamore over here that have a holographic pattern to it.
But
they're not promos.
No.
I don't know why.
They're that stupid alternate art.
Yeah, with the giant A next to it, but we'll get closer look at that in just a minute. But we have our Black Kyurem versus White Kyurem Battle Arena decks. Like I said, this box is huge. I've never seen a Battle Arena deck box quite like this. All right, so let's take a look and see what you get in here. You get 2 complete decks. In each 60-card deck, you'll find 2 foil cards featuring Black Kyurem EX or White Kyurem EX, 8 foil basic energy cards, 4 of each of 2 types. We've got tournament level trainer cards, including Lysander and Via Seeker and more, special versions of Professor Sycamore and Trainer's Mail with all new art. And then, for the box itself, 2 mighty Pokemon battle for victory. Black Kyurem and White Kyurem go head-to-head in the new Pokemon TCG Battle Arena decks. These 2 60-card decks are ready to play right away with powerful cards and winning strategies worthy of an ace trainer. Each deck is led by an exceptional Pokemon EX and includes 11 foil cards. Let the battle begin. Also in here is 2 metallic coins, 2 sets of damage counters, 2-player playmat rule sheet, code card for TCGO, 2 deck boxes, and a quick guide to unlock the powerful strategies within. So we're going to open this up here and go through this piece by piece with you guys so that you know what it is before you go out and buy it for yourself if you choose to do so. But again, like I said, comes with a hefty price tag, $40, $39.99 MSRP. So I guess use your judgment on that one, depending on what you see in this video if you haven't already picked one up.
The only thing I can think of why they're pushing so much like black and white stuff on us lately is that they're really trying to promote expanded.
Yeah, that could very well be. And it also tells me that they have no intentions on rotating black and white out of expanded either. Alright, so that off to the side, we've got our decks here. So, I know he was saying we wanted that one. This is you. This is you. At least they didn't make it so hard to get the cards out of them. That's one nice thing. There's our TCGO code, all of our paperwork and damage counters and all that good stuff. That, and that. And then Black Kyurem, and that card, and then our coins, respectively. Okay. Alright, so first off, we have TCGO code that gives us everything that's in this, hopefully, I would imagine, but you never know what they do with these things, so we'll just have to test that one out and see for ourselves. They do come with 2 of the cardboard damage, poison, and burn counters. These are really flimsy, and they're not very sturdy at all. If they get wet, they're ruined. I don't recommend them. They're also...
You will get very strange looks.
That, and they're very hard to pick up as well. And if it wasn't enough to say that they're just trying to recycle stuff, look at this. 2013. These are 4-year-old damage and poison and burn counters, so yeah. Take it for what it's worth. In here we also have our little insert. Battle Arena decks, Black Kyurem versus White Kyurem, and it shows you the Black Kyurem deck and how you can work it. Big hitters and drawbacks. Then you're going to use Electrodes, Magnetic Circuit ability, card refreshing with like things like Magnetic Draw, and also Fisherman for Energy Drought. On the backside shows you what you can do with White Kyurem. You got 2 kinds of burn, 2 different White Kyurem EXs, Fast Fuel with Chandeler's Flare Navigate ability, and also you've got Delphox Mystical Fire, card refreshing with that, double Dragon Energy as well to help power up White Kyurem, so that's pretty cool. And then you get your 2-player mat here. It's a paper mat. It's got rules, references, tells you about special conditions, things about the game that if you're a brand new player that you can use. And then it's got White Kyurem on one side, and it's got Black Kyurem on the other. So there's that as well. If you're a brand new player, it gives you a playmat to work with without having to go out and spend money on one if you choose to use it. All right, Ed, I'm going to let you go ahead and cover your deck contents. So go for it.
All right. As you said before, we get a coin with it for White Kyurem. And we get 2 White Kyurems here. We got a White Kyurem from Boundaries Cross and one from Plasma Storm. Now, the Plasma Storm I always thought had some potential, but it never really happened. Though Black Kyurem did see much competitive play, which Professor K will get into in a bit.
Yes, it did.
But I always liked the attack Wine Inferno. It was like an overpowered outrage. So, yeah, that was always cool. But we did not have Double Dragon back then, so it was useless.
Pretty much.
Alright. And now we have the new Sycamore, but look at this. Look at this. It's got that big A there, 107 alternative art. This should have been a promo. They're breaking their own rules. Ugh. So dumb. But at least it looks cool. Like Sycamore drinking that cocoa with chestpin. It really does look cool. Alright, so let's open up the deck and see what's in here. Get our, glossy energy. That's always nice. The Chandelure that was mentioned. The Delphox. Yeah, all the stuff that was mentioned on the little pamphlet thing is here. Get Ultra Ball, that's a good one. A lot of old cards here. Scaperope's always nice. Wally isn't bad. VS Seeker, awesome. Another Ultra Ball. Shauna, Rare Candy, not bad. You were playable for like maybe a minute. Fan Club's getting a little bit more popular now that Garbodor is a thing. Ooh, you get an N in here. Lysander. Okay, Fighting Fury. Okay, there's actually some pretty good stuff in here. And another alternative Trainer's Mail. But this one's not hollow. That's odd. But okay. Teammates. Super Rod. Skyla. Ooh. So speaking of Outrage, you actually get an Outrage Dragon in here. Reshiram. You do. From Next Destinies. But I gotta say, there's actually some pretty decent trainers in here. I'm surprised. I'm actually kind of surprised. So, hey, maybe there's a bit more merit to this after all. But hey, that's up to you. That's for you guys to decide. That was everything that was in the White Kyurem deck box. Now, Professor K, if you would like to go over the Black Kyurem one, because I'm sure since particularly the Plasma Storm one, you would have a little bit more to say.
Yes, absolutely, because it actually did see competitive play. So let's go ahead and take a look at what was in here for that. So first off, we have our Black Kyurem coin, which of course it's the perfect shade of blue for me. I love blue as a color, my favorite, and this one looks really nice. We also have our Black Kyurems. This one I will show off first from Boundaries Crossed as well. Dragon Fang and Free Shock, this card never saw any competitive play whatsoever, mostly because of the fact that, well, you got Water and Lightning type, and we didn't have Double Dragon. Free Shock was not good at all, 150 for 2 Lightning, a Water, and a Colorless, and it can't attack next turn. Dragon Fang, 60 damage, flip a coin if heads, the defending Pokemon is not paralyzed. It just didn't work in the format, not at that time anyways. But this one, however, did. So Black Kyurem EX, 180 HP, 3 colorless energy, slash for 60, not the worst, but this card was used mostly for Black Ballista. Discard 3 energy, attach this Pokemon to Water, a Lightning, and a colorless did 200 damage. So you would see this played in Blastoise decks. Usually you'd see them run like 2 or 3 Lightning energy, the rest Water energy, and you would just use Deluge and attach all the energies from your hand that you want thanks to Blastoise's ability, and just hit for 200 over and over and over again. Discard the energies, super energy retrieval them back into your hand, and just keep doing it. So this was a very powerful card in Blastoise back in the day. Along with this alternate art of Trainer's Mail, holographic, and of course, once again, still getting that A treatment, 92A out of 108. Again, I don't really agree with this alternate thing. I can kind of understand while making things less confusing about what's legal in the format for players. At the same time, I don't agree with it. I feel like that if you're going to print a card, you need to make it legal and keep the legality from the point that it's released until it actually rotates out.
Agreed.
Yep, that was a big thing for me. So inside here, we've got the Black Kyurem deck. So we will show off the cards that are inside of this one. First off, we start with our foil energy. We've got 4 foil lightning energies, and we've got 4 foil water energies. Also, we've got the Magnezone with Magnetic Circuit. As often as you like, during your turn before you attack, you may attach a Lightning Energy card from your hand to one of your Pokemon. So that's one way you can power up that Black Kyurem. Voltorb, this one from X and Y base, had a pretty cool ability. If it was knocked out, if it was your active Pokemon and knocked out by damage from an opponent's attack, you'd flip a coin, and if heads, put 5 damage counters on the attacking Pokemon. And then this would be the Pokemon you'd evolve into. Electrode. Magnetic Draw. Once during your turn before you attack, you may draw cards until you have 5 in your hand. This was Octillery before Octillery came out and was actually better. So we got Lightning Energy, Ultra Ball. You got your Magnemites that have free retreat. I believe if this is your active Pokemon, its retreat cost is 1 colorless less for each Magnemite on your bench. Okay, so there'd have to be one on the bench to make it free. Magneton, the middle evolution. Another Energy. Emolga. Another Magnemite. Energy Retrieval. There's our VS Seeker. Wally. Ultra Ball. Another Energy. Professor's Letter. We have a non-holographic Professor Sycamore here. Again, alternate art. Professor Birch's Observations. Pokemon Fan Club. Pokemon Communication, a card from Black and White base that saw some use. Reveal a Pokemon in your hand, put it on top of your deck. If you do, search your deck for a Pokemon, reveal it, and put it into your hand. Shuffle your deck afterwards. We got N, Lysander, Level Ball, Fisherman, EXP Share, Escape Rope, another Voltorb, Tierno, for whatever reason, another Lightning, another Electrode, Water, Teammates, Switch, Super Rod, Skyla, Shauna, Rare Candy, another Lightning, Bianca, and Outrage Dragon for this deck is Kyurem. This is, of course, the Water Kyurem. Outrage, 10 damage for each damage counter on this Pokemon. Something that I like to use in my Donphan deck back in those days. Thundurus from Legendary Treasures. Thundurus from Furious Fists. Emolga, Voltorb, Lightning Energy, Magnemite, Magneton, Magnezone. So that is the entire quantities of what is inside these White Kyurem versus Black Kyurem Battle Arena decks and what you can expect. It's up to you to determine whether or not the $39.99 price tag is worth it. At most places, you might be able to find it cheaper through places like, for instance,
local card shop,
CCGcastle.com, DeadDrawGaming.com, all of your just smaller card shops, whether they be locally or online. Better than the big box retailers, honestly, because Walmart and Target and GameStop and all those places want $40 for this. Maybe you might find it cheaper somewhere else. I'm not sure. It did just release, so that's hard to say. But that's up for you guys to figure out, and if you would like to get one for yourself. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to hit that like button, comment down below, subscribe for more TCG content, and we hope to see you guys in the next video. So, for the Black Kyurem versus White Kyurem Battle Arena deck review, I'm Professor K.
and I'm Ben.
For the Pokemon Evolutionaries, you all take care. Have a great day.